All right, we're gonna open up two more of the Wings of Advanced starter decks from the brand new Gundam card game TCG. It's gonna be friggin' excellent. Throw that over there. We just got finished playing a couple games with a few, and I really like the way the decks are playing so far. They're really balanced, in my opinion. If you go starter deck versus starter deck. Now we're gonna go through this Wings of Advance one. This is the one that has Gundam Wing. This one has a couple of other cool things. That's the one that I'm excited for, is this guy here. Did not get the God Pack one, but it's okay. We'll get to that here in just a second. We gotta do this one first. The Wings of Advance bonus pack. Now again, the bonus pack is gonna be the cards from this deck. That's gonna be the shiny alternate variation of it. And this one is just a regular common, but it is a, if I can get out of the pack, Gundam Heavy Arms. Very cool. Big card. I just played against it with one of my fellow judge friends who rather prefers to stay off camera. And we're gonna go through the deck. We have the Wing Gundam as the main card on the very front. Gundam Wing. I'll pull these out from the back so we can get this easier to open up. Oh, there it is. Put that face down. Not that these haven't probably already been spoiled completely, but I want to mitigate as much of that as possible. So we're gonna pull this to the side. These are your damage counters and such. But let's go over the deck. Starting with the first couple sets, we have how many Wing Gundam? Is there just one? Or are they just stuck together? Ah, they're stuck together. Okay, that would have made me really sad. We got two Wing Gundams here. Those are really crazy because of the breach mechanic. We have Tall Geese. Tall Geese, again, feels like they're kind of stuck together. We're gonna pull them apart. Oh, fingers. Yeah, there we go. Fresh off the print, mate. Breach, crazy mechanic. The fact that you can pay 4 to put that up as active mode, keep it alive an extra turn, really cool. And then we have Gundam Wing Bird mode, which is crazy. That one, you play it, and then you deploy an EX resource. You can have up to 5 EX resources in a specific game. And now we get into the Gundam Heavy Arms that we just saw here, and we get 4 of those. Those are absolutely crazy because during pair, when this unit destroys a unit with battle damage, deal 1 damage to that enemy's units, to all enemy units that are level 3 or higher, or lower, sorry. Super crazy. Kind of almost a bit of a board wipe, but that's a necessary card in any green deck in my opinion. So we're gonna put these away. We're gonna move on to the next set. Oh. Tall Geese is crazy. Wing Gundam is crazy. Crazy aggro is what green is. And then you add in the blue, which blue makes it a little more draw powery. I see this deck doing a lot of really cool things. Oh, are these all different? No, yeah. Okay, so we got 3 of the Gundam Sandrock. We got 3 of the Maganak. This one has the Link character with, I don't want to say the name, last name winner. We have 4 Leos, just generic, and then we have 1, 2, 3 of the Blocker Ares. I thought Blocker was primarily pushed to just the white cards, but blue has it as well, so that's really neat. Blocker for 2/1, so it's gonna do some damage to somebody. That's pretty cool. Put that on top. Put those on top. Oh, this one. Grab it. There we go. And Sandrock. All right, we're gonna put these here. Put those under there. And now we'll move on to the next set of cards. Dragos. Tragos. I'm brown, so we say Dragos. We get 3 of those. Also blockers, super neat. And then we get into our pilots. Guys, Hiro Yui is one of the greatest pilots in the game. Especially for this set, because he's the one who pilots the Wing Gundam and the Gundam Bird mode. But he gets +2 attack, +1 defense, and then he has that super cool during link ability. This unit gets +1/+1. So again, you can put on any. And you put any pilot on any unit, but if he's linked up with his Gundam, with his Wing Gundam, then he gets an extra +1/+1. Ridiculously aggressive, super powerful, and makes getting rid of whatever Gundam that he's put on, especially the Wing Gundams, a lot more difficult to play against. We have another pilot. Zex. And they give us 4 of those, so we have 8 pilots total. Now these are our main pilots, not our command pilots, which we'll go over that in another video. This one's really great because it's another 2-1, and then during your turn, when this unit destroys an enemy unit with battle damage, draw a card. That happened a lot during a lot of our games, so this is a extremely good card to have. And then we have one of our command pilots. We're given 3 of Troa Barton. Troa says, well, it's a generic 1/1 for whenever he is linked to a unit or paired with a unit, but he can also be used as a command where pay 1, as long as you're level 4 or higher, choose one of your units and they gain breach 3. Again, that same mechanic that makes the Wing Gundam so great, you can now give any one of your units here that mechanic, and it is disgusting. It's so good. It's so good, man. So I'm actually gonna pull one of these aside because there's a playline here that we were going over a little bit earlier when we were playing the games that, if you can, makes this deck a lot more powerful. So we have Peaceful Timber, which is the last name winner. That's another one of our command pilots. We have Siege Ploy, which is one of the regular commands, but that's really solid. And then we get to our bases. We have 3 of St. Gabriel Institute and 3 of the Corsica base. The rest here are just our basic resources and such, but we'll talk about this here. First, let's talk about our command pilot with Peaceful Timber. During this battle, excuse me, your shield areas can't receive damage from enemy units that are level 4 or lower. So it is essentially, it stops an attack outright from a lower leveled unit. Really solid, or you can use them as a pilot. Now I want to remind you guys again, if this card is in your hand, if it's in your hand, it must be considered a command and not considered a pilot. It is only a pilot when it is linked to a unit. All right, next, Siege Ploy. Siege Ploy is amazing because this is one of those with burst. That burst mechanic comes in a lot, so make sure that you are remembering burst whenever you're building your decks. So activate main, activate action. Also, choose one enemy unit with 5 or less HP and rested. Really solid for dealing with someone card that they just put out, or again, if you use the burst mechanic, if you have somebody who has a bunch of units that are about to attack, use that to rest one of their units they're going to attack with, and they lose out on that attack. Now we get to our bases. St. Gabriel base says, deploy, add 1 shield to your hand, then look at the top 2 cards of your deck and return 1 to the top and 1 to the bottom. I love that because this is what I was talking about with this one. So you use this, look at the cards, put them at the top, put them at the bottom, and then whenever you swing at a unit, forgive me, it's a different game. If you destroy a enemy unit with battle damage, you draw a card. So this one, you get to kind of figure out what you want to put on top, and then with this one, you'll grab the card on top. It's a great play line right there. And then we have Corsica base. Corsica base says deploy the card, add 1 shield to your hand, and then if it's your turn, deploy 1 Tall Geese OZ with AP 4 HP 2 unit token. Not the actual unit, but the token unit. We'll go over those in a minute. If it is your turn and a card with Corsica base is in its name is in your trash, deploy also 2 Leo HP 1 AP 1 tokens instead. So it's either or, not both. Again, the Tall Geese that it's asking about is going to be these guys here. You get 3 of them. So that's for the first time you play it. The second time you play it, you get 3 of the Leos. And these are brought out by your base. Super cool, super great deck. Again, I probably played 4 or 5 rounds against it with one of my other decks. I played it using the Siege Strike deck. Siege Strike feels very good. Siege Strike feels fantastic because you get a little bit of control, but this is just aggression, and it is fantastic. We're gonna open up this other one. We're not gonna go through the deck like we did last time. We're just gonna see, we're gonna pop and see what our shiny card is. So we're gonna open this up. I've kind of I already undid the tape earlier, but I haven't looked at it yet. So we're gonna do this together. I'm gonna pull this out. Sadly, again, this is not our God deck because you see it here, but we're gonna take a look at the shiny. Wings of Advance, heart of the cards, whatever thing that you say to make you feel better about luck. And we're gonna see. Not just another comment, but Siege Ploy, beautiful, looks absolutely stunning in the full art stuff. Guys, this is really exciting what we're doing here. Again, we're here at Z's Comics and Z's Toys, and we're looking through some things, and man, just getting more and more hyped for this set as we're pulling these decks. Guys, come and see us. We're here in Seguin, Texas. If you want to play, we'll put a link to our Discord here in the comments or somewhere in the description, and we'll catch you guys next time.